One, it's Christopher, your South Florida yacht expert, and this beautiful
2022
Jeanneau 12.5 meter walk around is for sale. It's an amazing boat. This Jeanneau 12.5 holds the key to the age old, unanswerable, existential question: how do I get the best ownership experience when purchasing a boat? New or pre-owned? Well, the Jeanneau 12.5 meter behind us is going to answer that question definitively once and for all.
When you're buying a boat, how do you get the best boat ownership experience? Do you buy a new boat? Do you buy a pre-owned boat? Is what boat gives us the best ownership experience as a boater, which is what boating's all about. So, new boats, you have the assurance that the boat is never been damaged. Used boats can be a wild card. Even with good surveys and everything else, there's no guarantee that we can find every single problem or the entire history of what may have happened to a boat. But like the Jeanneau you saw in the introduction, the boat purchase that provides unequivocally the best boat ownership experience is a pre-owned boat with one previous owner that is no more than 4 years old, and most importantly, whose owner is obsessive about boats and maintenance and has the knowledge to keep his boat perfect and the resources to keep his boat perfect. So the Jeanneau you saw in our introduction there is owned by a gentleman who loves boats, and he loves to enhance boats and optimize boats, and he has the resources, knowledge, skill, and interest in doing so. So when you buy a boat like that Jeanneau 12.5 walk around, you are getting a boat that has been perfected. Let's back up for a second. Every new boat has a shakedown period. I don't care if it's 25 feet or 125 feet. I don't care if it's 50,000 or 50 million. Every new boat has a shakedown period that is at least 6 months. Now, it's frustrating. It's frustrating for me in the boat business. It's frustrating for boat owners. And it's especially frustrating for people who are new to boating, buying their first boat, because they see a shiny new boat and they think it's like buying a new Lexus. Unfortunately, it's not. There's many reasons why, but the short of it is that boats are hand-built, really hand-built, by hand, in very small batches, and they operate in ridiculously difficult conditions. So, a friend of mine who's a captain says, take your new Lexus, put it in salt water, shake it up, see how well it does. So every new boat, unfortunately, has lots of little things that need to be fixed, repaired, adjusted, tweaked, refined before the owner is really satisfied with it. It's frustrating, but that's the reality of the boat business and the marine industry in general. New boat, you know it's never been misused, you know you have full warranty coverage, you get to spec it and select the exact boat you want. Now, used boats, you don't have the assurance that nothing bad has happened or that nothing is structurally or significantly wrong with the boat. Now, of course, we do surveys, mechanic inspections, and so on, but there are no guarantees with a used boat. And that's what a new boat gives you, guarantee. That's why new boats cost a premium. It's no fun for new boat owners who take delivery of their new boat, and the first weekend they're taking their family and friends out, and one of the engines won't start, there's an alarm going off, etc., etc. It's incredibly frustrating for new boaters, and I don't blame them. They've spent a lot of money, they expect it to be right, but I'm being honest with you, it's just not going to be right with a new boat. Unfortunately, it takes 3 to 6 months to get a new boat dialed in. If you buy a boat like the Jeanneau 12.5 that we showed you at the introduction, you have a boat that has been tweaked, refined, improved, enhanced, and is ready to go. So this gentleman, for example, with the Jeanneau, all the repairs, all the refinements. He's taken it back to the dealership several times, and he's a tough guy. He makes sure that the work gets done. But he also loves to refine boats. He's upgraded with Jeanneau propellers. He installed a diesel fuel gauge on the Garmin display because that boat is gasoline powered, but the diesel generator, you have to look in the bilge compartment to see how much fuel's in there. He didn't like that. He added that. He added canvas, very expensive canvas that covers the entire boat for storage, and countless other upgrades. You are getting a boat that is perfect, upgraded, enhanced, optimized, shaken out, ready to go, and as close to turnkey perfection as a boat can get. So we can unequivocally state, buying a boat pre-owned, one owner, less than 4 years old, and most importantly from an owner who is obsessive about maintenance, quality, and if he's obsessive about upgrades too, that's a bonus. So buying a boat from the right owner, the right single owner, gives you guaranteed, unequivocally, the best boat ownership experience, period. To answer the existential, age-old question, the best ownership experience for a boat is not a new boat, it's not a used boat. It's a pre-owned boat that's been owned by one person who bought it new, who's taken great care of it, and if he's upgraded it with canvas and propellers and all kinds of stereos and everything else, even better. That is going to give you the best ownership experience. The other perk of buying from an owner like that is they're passionate about boating. If you have a question, you need a hand, you have something question about the boat after you've purchased it 3 months later, they will typically be thrilled to provide any insight, guidance, and assistance that they can. And now the next owner has the potential to get an amazing boat and quite frankly have a better boat ownership experience with that same boat. If you'd like me to help you get the best boat ownership experience, shoot me a text, Christopher, your South Florida Yacht Expert, 561-285-1212. I look forward to helping make sure that you have the best boat ownership experience. Thank you.